I have this 1985 +1 Calfab swing arm. I'm gonna do a vapor honing video, clean this thing up, see how she comes out. Then we're gonna do a polish, hand polish on it after. Kind of excited to see what it looks like, so bear with me. Here we go. As you can see, it's giving a good, clean finish to everything. You can catch up in welds and stuff where you can't really get to anywhere else. So what I'll do, I'll shut the video off here and do another segment once it's clean and I start hand polishing. So now we are at stage 2, which this is basically straight out of the vapor honer. Obviously it's still wet, kind of looks funny. But now I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go the next step to be able to polish it. By doing that, I take these 3M Trizac. It's a soft foam pad. I'm gonna do a 3000 grit wet on my D&A sander and go through that process with you guys a little bit. Try to stick you down. so you can kind of see what we do here to get a good, beautiful finish on it. Here we go. I'm limited with this to where I can get it, but I can get the majority of it. Just want to do it on the oscillating and just take your time around everything. Down, grab a new one. Do a little dip in water. As you can see, this is the messiest part. Basically that, I changed to a 5,000 grit whenever I changed the pad just now. And what it does, that 5,000 actually does almost a pre-polish. So from here, you just want to clean up a little bit, and you can see you're starting to get some shine here. It's looking better, but there's still a couple hours of work to be done. Maybe not quite a couple hours, but if you want to get this perfect like I do, it's going to take some time. So from here, I'm just going to take a rag and mothers and rub away until my arms hurt, and then basically start over and keep going until I am happy with the finish that I'm getting. Those 5,000 grit papers actually save a lot of time you can see it went straight from vapor honer now to this. And what this is going to do, the aluminum in the basically is going to polish up the first layer. So it's just about elbow grease now, pretty much. Excuse my hard breathing. I don't do this on a daily basis. I usually get my guys to polish up for me. So here we go. Now you can see just with that one pass how much difference from the before, during, and almost done. Now I'm gonna do this whole swing arm probably twice just because of what it is. Calfab swing arms are extremely rare, especially to have one for a 1985 ATC250r. These are very sought after. My customer wants it pretty much show quality, so that's what we're gonna give them. Typically, rule of thumb, the blacker your paper or your pad is, the more it's going to polish. I find the dirtier my rags are, the better the polish job is. I guess the aluminum oxide actually eats and eats and eats and just continues to use it as a polishing compound. Some guys want to change the pad over and over and over, and not me. I pretty much keep using it, try to get it black as possible, because I find that's when it works the best. Another thing a lot of people do is use those Mother's power balls. I like those. The one I have kind of fell apart and I haven't got a new one lately, so I just resort to the old school way of doing this. lots of nooks and crannies here. I will do my best with those. That's where the mother's power ball would probably come in really handy, but I'll do my best and see how it comes out. If it doesn't come out good, I'll go pick one up on the way to work tomorrow. Guys, for you, those of you that are new to this, you can pretty much use this exact process on nearly any type of aluminum. I've had billet show wheels on several of my vehicles, and this is pretty much the exact process for anything you do. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be tedious. You do have to put in some work if you want to do it by hand, which this way is no fun, but I learned to deal with it, and this is how we do it. It takes a little longer, kind of a pain, but I do like the finish. I kind of like the end result, knowing I did it by hand. Pretty much hit it from every angle. I'm gonna go ahead start wiping it down, and for that you pretty much just dry rag, and here's where the magic starts to unfold. The cleaner you get it, the nicer it's gonna look, and then once you're done, you get to see. Give me 1 second. About that. Cleaner you get it, the nicer it's going to become, and you get to really see the magic unfold of the polished. So this is where you realize if you need to go over it 1 more time, 2 more times, 3 more times, or if you're happy with it. Now, it is much, much, much better. However, I am not satisfied. So I'm gonna go over it a whole another round or two and really get into the nooks and crannies. But I mean, you can see it's way better than it was before. Almost show quality, but we can do better, so I will. But this is enough on one video. So I hope you enjoyed, hope you might have learned something, and here you are. Have a good afternoon. All right, guys, last segment of the Calfab swing arm. It's something that every household has and makes life easy on a polish. What it does, it takes off the final residue from the aluminum oxide and take the black out of it, basically. As you can see, even when you polish and do the final clean, everything looks good, but you still have a lot of aluminum oxide in the aluminum. So when you do this, it basically takes that final brownish, blackish color out and gives you final shine, and it doesn't affect your polish. As you can see, it does a lot. So you can pretty much douse it in Windex, do your final clean, catch it from every side. Get all the nooks and crannies, because if you don't, that's where it's going to look dirty and kind of dingy. So do your best to wipe every crack, every weld, and that's pretty much the end of this swing arm. Looks a whole lot different than it did from the first pictures and first minute. I could probably still use another polish, but for being a 36-year-old swing arm, I think we're going to call this good, and I'm happy with it. Thank you for watching.